KKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. This is a huge game, and they want to get the win, but they're going to be very creative on behalf of their wide receiver here today. They know he has a chance for school history with the most receiving touchdowns in a career. So what do? They know the defense will be keying on him, particularly in the red zone. So I went to practice and watched what they've got in store. They are going to be very creative with their play calling to help their wideout get that history and get that record here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated...
Makes a grab and room to run. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Left side, it's Wingo. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Smothers. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Texas! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. So Missouri's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the dynamic Donovan Olubade. They'll be looking to him, and he'll probably be keeping an eye on the other side in this great matchup of wideouts.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country, 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors, they know the system, they have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Uh-oh, look out. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. 3rd and 4. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Right back to the well. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide left, it's James.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Turns into the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That brings him to within 1.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looking for that first down on 30 short from the 28. Drives inside. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Inside the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the run, it's Simon. Breaks into the open. Enough to move the chains. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Holds on, it's Lockett. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. To throw, Manning. Out wide right, it's Simon. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. The give on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. There's really not much of a decision there.
And I really don't care where you're out on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for them, especially when you're inside of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punt the ball. Nah, go for it.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Throwing Manning. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second and goal, they go right back to him. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers taking on the number 20 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
Second down to the air. They're all over him. Slings it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Right side, it's Lanier. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. On the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this group.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Manning with a play fake. Fires to the right. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Pickup knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. Now on first down from the 30. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Manning to throw. Finds his target. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw again. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Left side is Bishop. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well, with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to...
Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, it's Smothers. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Coleman open on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. First and 10 for the offense. Arch is going to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Second and long here. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Gets rid of it.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Keeps it himself. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one is perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Rushes on, and he avoids the sack.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Missouri's offense heads out, ready to go. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He'll try to take it back. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll run it. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Working the ground game. Touchdown, Texans! And they take it in for 6 more points. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. A first down run on the doorstep. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorns! extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of that one. They don't need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Oh, my goodness, he's not even close to the first down marker, and they'll have to give up the football. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. He'll try to do it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Right side, it's Wingo. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Got it behind the line. It's James. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Missouri wants to go fast. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Wants to go up top on second down. And the timing just a hair off.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Here's Arch to throw. Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Turning it on. Past the 50. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah.